I'm in Division of Biotechnology, and this is a transdisciplinary research, and this is an agriculture university. So we have to work with all the divisions. We work with entomology, we work with pathology, we work with food science, vegetable science, agri-engineering. So, and we're trying to do transdisciplinary and interdisciplinary research so that we can benefit the farmers and the people eventually. So, in this context, so we have been supporting research from all these divisions, and it has not been easy. So, because we are working in a very cold region, and so we produce like one crop every year. But if you see the other parts of India, they produce two crops a year. So this idea struck us that we want to produce plants that can be cold resistant and that can be grown twice a year, like for example tomato is here. So, and we have found out plants that are resistant to cold, like if you go to Ladakh, there's Sibak thorn that grows from minus 40 to plus 40 degrees centigrade. So, and there are genes that are involved in making these plants resilient to cold or other environmental stress, like you have salinity stress, heat stress, drought stress. So in this context, we started a program developing cold tolerant tomatoes, in which we screened various tomato plants, different accessions for cold tolerance, and we found that there are some varieties that are highly resilient to the cold. So eventually what we did, so there are various factors that are involved in imparting this cold resistance we call CBFs. So there are three genes, CBF1, CBF2, CBF3, also called as DREBs. And when we sequenced and cloned one of the genes, we found it to be different. So what we did, we green fluorescence tagged this cold tolerant gene, and it was different. We found it's localized in the cell, and this was one of the patents that we recently obtained. We have filed around 10 patents in the last 4-5 years, and three of them have been already granted, and many are in the process of being granted. They are in different stages of filing. So these things do take time. So, but we are eventually trying to help the farmer population. So the first patent we filed in the year 2019, and which make us edible smart gel. We call pH indicator gel from an edible source. And eventually we made it into different products, like we made a smart film or a smart media that could detect pathogens, or that could be used as food spoilage indicators. So that was back in 2019. So I joined here in 2014 as assistant professor, and so through our research of my students and my projects, so in 2019 we were able to file our first patent. We were excited about that. Then eventually we filed our second patent. We designed a new DNA extraction kit from plants that have high phenolics. In fact, RNA extraction kit. So as RNA is very tricky, and it gets degraded due to phenols present in various plants, we found that apple has a problem. RNA extraction was not easy, so we designed kit. We filed. That was the second patent we filed. So, and the third patent we filed was this cold tolerant gene that's recently got granted. So these, as I said, these things take time. And the third patent that we had filed was granted recently. But the first two that we filed, they're still in the process. So this is a very slow process. But we did not stop there. So after that, we designed a magic food against cancer. We filed a patent for that. We discovered like three molecules against cancer that were novel. We filed patents for that. And so also, as I said, this is a transdisciplinary department, interdisciplinary department. We work with other departments. Like we have one student from agri-engineering working under Dr. Junaid Khan. She did her master's with me and part of her PhD in me, in which we designed a new saffron producing incubator that could produce saffron as well as corms. So that was the first Indian patent that we got as a team. And before that, we got one patent that was a German patent with Dr. Barkat. So we barcoded the CPGV, that's a virus, and that can be used as a biocontrol. So actually, Dr. Barkat is the main team lead in that. So, but we helped with the molecular work in that patent. So far we have obtained 3, but hopefully we'll be getting more patents for this university. So that, and also we are not stopping there. We are trying to commercialize our technologies. So for example, the fourth patent that we filed, we discovered a new anti-cancer molecule against prostate cancer, and we found out that the plant that from which we isolate the molecule is edible. So we went to the FSI and saw this. There's already a recommended daily allowance. So we commercialized the nutraceutical, which is available on Amazon right now. So this is the first product of Skorsky that's on Amazon, and we're very excited with that. And it's showing good results against prostate cancer, BPH, and lots of patients. So, and we have now rebuyers, and the people who are taking this medicine, this nutraceutical, they're again buying from us or from the Amazon. Yes, the fortunate thing about this course has been we had great leaders, means in the form of director research, in the form of our honorable vice chancellor who was earlier the director planning and monitoring. And when I joined this university, he was our head of the division. So I found our vice chancellor very dynamic. He lives in the year 2050, and he thinks of the future. And he was the one that supported my research and always encouraged me, provided me grants. So he is one of the most pivotal. He has the most pivotal role in the research output that we are making, the research progress that we are making. So apart from him, we have many people that support our research. Like recently, we discovered 6 new wilt-causing fungus that cause wilt in chilies, brinjal, and tomato. So these wilt-causing fungus might have been there, but we didn't know about that. But recently, when we did a DNA barcoding program, we found that there are these casual agents. They are new. So we published in big journals, high impact factor journals, and that was the work of one of my PhD students and one of my masters.